Well, g'day, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to the channel. I should probably say, well, hello there, humans, hippies, earthlings, whoever you are, wherever you are, and whoever you're lucky enough indeed to be doing it to. I'm Economics Mate. This is World of Tanks Blitz, and in this video, hopefully you guys watched my previous video from yesterday, where I basically delved into what Wargaming was saying about Reforged, and what my personal opinions are on what I thought about Ultra Test 2, and what I believe Wargaming can do to obviously improve that, and then what they could do as sort of advice to them in terms of making sure that, everyone is satisfied and happy. Now, this video is going to be talking about, so again, if you haven't checked that out, go check it out. Leave your feedback on Ultra Test 2 in the comment section, and I'll really want to have a look at what people have to say. Anyway, onto this video. The reason why you click on this is because you want to know my opinions on this new crate right here. If I'll show up, there you go. The massive Lucky 9 container. Sorry. Excuse me for that. Apologies. So if you're wondering what this container is, this is an interesting container for sure. If you're familiar with all the massive containers now, you would know that what they do is they guarantee you a tank from the list. And then they also give you the legendary camouflage that comes with that tank, if it has a legendary camouflage, plus a bunch of other rewards like crates and whatnot. Now, they have introduced recently like literally the beginning of this year, they introduced the massive 8 containers, which had a tier 8 in them, and I believe they cost about, I think it was like 8,500 gold, if I'm not mistaken. Basically the price of a tier 8 premium or collector tank. But you also get the legendary camouflage that it's got, plus a bunch of other rewards. So technically speaking, it's actually quite worth it. Now, the big question is, this is a T9 massive container. Is this container worth buying? I would actually say, yes, it is worth buying. Because typically speaking, we have seen a lot of these Tier 9 tanks come for sale for around about the 12,500 gold mark, sometimes for about 11,000 gold, or 11,500 gold, and then you get a couple other stuff with it. Now, if you obviously get the bundled version, sorry, my bad. If you get the bundled version of these specific tanks, let's actually have a look. I want to see if there is any offers currently for a Tier 9 tank. Let's have a look. Okay, it looks like there is a Chauffeur. Now, you can get a Chauffeur for and an FCM50T for 17,500 gold. So I guess it kind of makes sense in a way. I believe, is that a Type 59? Yeah, it is Type 59. Okay. As I said, I'm trying to find an appropriate tank to show you, but it doesn't look like I'm going to show you. Anyway, my point is that yes, paying the $12,500 gold price tag is kind of worth it. Now, you're probably saying, Ika, what are you talking about? Usually you say crates are not worth it at all. Yeah, but this is different. This is a massive container. The massive containers 100% guarantee you that you are going to get a tank. And it tells you right here. In fact, right here, see? You have a choice between the MBTB, the WZ114, the BZ176, the BZ58 and 2, the Chauffeur 4. And by the way, if you get the MBTB, you get 5,000 gold. Just a heads up, because there is no other premium T9 tank except the MBTB, and if you have it, if you've got it, you get 5,000 gold. 5,000 gold compensation. You get the Heroic Concept 1. I believe some of these tanks haven't even been sold outright yet. So it's going to be interesting to see what people get. And now it doesn't tell you what you can possibly get. Basically it's one of these. Oh, by the way, the FVE Defender is actually in this bundle, in case you're wondering. So if you really want this tank, this is the way you can get it. And as I said, the crates are worth it because you're guaranteed to get this tank 100. Well, not this tank, but you are guaranteed to get a tank 100%. If you open one of these bundles. You can see there's a legendary camouflages right here. You can see right there. I'm not going to show you all of them, but you can sort of see what we're talking about. What's this Bastion? This actually looks all right, not bad. yeah, you can see, I've got the MBTB, I've got the WZ114, I've got the Charfateur 4, and I have the BZ58 and 2. I've got the Object 752 and the Object 452K, but I don't have some of these other tanks as well. I do have the TL7, by the way, but I sold it a few weeks ago, and I had the K91, I think, as well. So yeah, if you really want one of these tanks... Oh, by the way, the BZ176 is also in this bundle. Whoop-de-doo. So if you really want one of these tanks, there you go. You can pay 12,500 gold and you can get yourself one of these containers, which guarantees that you're going to get a tank with this legendary camouflage. And you can potentially get a bunch of these containers as well. What is this one? Gravedigger container. Oh my god, the Gravedigger container that has a smasher or an annihilator. That's great. Anyway, you also get an avatar. I believe you can get a quest as well, which gives you another crate. So, I mean, it is worth it. These massive containers are worth it. Now, as far as I know, if we were to go down to containers and have a look at these right here, where are they? Have a look at the regular massive container. A massive container is 12,500 gold. Now, yes, this has T10 tanks, right? It's got T10 tanks, but it also has T8 as well. So not only does it have T10, but it has T8 and it has T9 tanks. So it kind of isn't worth it because you don't know whether you're going to be lucky enough to get one of these T10 tanks or a T9. So there is a higher potential that you are going to get a T8 tank instead, whereas these ones are specifically for T9 tanks. So again, the biggest question is this worth it? I will have to say yes. If you have enough gold to purchase one of these things and you don't have most of these tanks, it's worth it. It is worth it. Now, obviously, there is a chance that you might get a tank that you already have, but you will be compensated gold for that, and you'll still get crates, and you'll still get the legendary camouflage for it and whatnot. Again, I'm not saying go ahead and buy it. I'm not saying don't buy and boycott wargaming. Oh no, I said boycott. Oh no, my CC program my CC account is gonna be removed. If you know, you know. By the way. Anyway, all I'm saying is it is worth it. I've had people ask me, "Is this worth it?" Blah blah blah. It's worth it. Trust me. Look at the selection of tanks that you get. A lot of these tanks haven't even been sold in the store yet, and you have the possibility of potentially getting it. Each of these tanks have an equal possibility of dropping. So yeah, pretty cool. So yeah, anyway, that's my take on them. All right, if you want to buy them, buy them. If you don't want to buy them, it's up to you. They're not bad. They're pretty good. Anyways. Look after yourselves, ladies and gentlemen. Look after your friends and family. Peace in the Middle East and everywhere else in this world. And as always, I'll catch you in the next one. Bye-bye.